Don't get too comfy. Just on a break, you know.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy, that coffee goes right through me. What are you doing? Surfing the net to try and hook a man?
Alistair all but told me that Martin Fitzgerald's mistress, Mrs. Wheeler, is the key to tearing Louise and Sheridan apart. I'm just trying to find a clue.
Missy, you're as clueless in cyberspace as you are in 3D. If Alistair didn't tell you about this Mrs. Wheeler, it's because he's got a good reason.
I know. That's what he said, but I don't care. I'm sick of waiting for Louise, so if Alistair won't help me be with Marty's father, I'm just gonna help myself.
And angels help us all.
Evening, all.
Hello.
Precious. Sorry you couldn't join us for Thanksgiving, Edna.
I wasn't invited.
So, Beth, why are you surfing the net for information on Mrs. Wheeler, huh?
Tell her, Bethy, huh? Tell Tabs why you're so gaga over Mrs. Wheeler.
Marty. Well, since Mrs. Wheeler is involved with his grandfather, Martin, I just wanted to know more about her for Marty's sake. You know.
Yes, dear, I know. Come in, Dora. Let me introduce you to El Primo Primate. Precious. Excuse us, ladies.
Turtles.
Oh, shoot. I can't find anything on Mrs. Wheeler.
And you won't unless Alistair wants you to, which he does not. Hey, Marty, can you say loser? Because that's what your fake mommy is. A doozy of a floozy of a loser. Uh-huh.
Mother, shut up. You want a lap full of hot coffee, huh?
Ah, what's one more stain? Hey, look. Beth, look. It looks like Tabitha and Precious are really talking to each other.
Yeah, you need to switch to decaf.
Hey, I'm serious.
All right, I admit Tabitha is a bit strange. She did have live turkeys roam around her house at Thanksgiving.
Live turkeys. Do you know, I can remember when I was a little girl, and Tabitha looks exactly the same as she did then.
I don't believe it.
No, really, she hasn't aged one bit.
I mean, I don't believe you were ever a little girl, Mother.
No, she must have had a great plastic surgeon. Boy, maybe I should get nipped and tucked, then I can start dating again.
Drawn and quartered. Now be quiet, I gotta think. The internet's a dead end as far as Mrs. Wheeler goes. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use her to break up Louise and Sheridan.
Told you so.
Wait a minute. Alistair, you know, I could just kill him for knowing how to keep Louise and Sheridan apart and not doing it. That's it.
Uh-oh.
I know how to keep Louise and Sheridan apart. I'll kill Alistair. So if Alistair died, Louise and Sheridan's wedding would be delayed indefinitely because of the funeral and the official mourning period.
I doubt it, Missy. Sheridan has seen her father for the monster that he is. I doubt that she'd mourn him, much less go to his funeral.
Oh, I'm sure Sheridan would want to show up just to make sure Alistair was really dead.
Some families are so dysfunctional.
She should know.
Hey, Bethy, you'll come to my funeral, won't you?
Oh, Mother, of course I will.
Oh.
I cannot wait to dance all over your grave.
Oh.
But first, Alistair Crane has to die.
Do you hear that, Dora? Beth wants your grandfather dead.
More coffee, Tabitha?
Coffee. Yes, that's it. Oh, my.
Pretty engrossed in that book. What's it about?
Poison.
What is it? What's a book like that doing here?
Well, I don't know, dear, but it's very informative. You know, my Fluffy is getting on in years, and she's not the mouse as she was, and so, alas, alack, I have got to poison those pesky rodents.
I know a two-legged rat that should be killed.
You do? Well, if you have a pest to poison, there's books I must read.
Thanks.
Watch out, Alistair.